she on my time, but I'm just on my grind time. And I'm shooting my shot cause you know it's my time. Bitch, wow, bitch, gang, 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 loud. We got a new hit. Gang, 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 that chop go crazy, I swear go stupid. Gang, 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 she jack me down, she jack my music. Gang, gang, she fell in love with EdotBabby. Gang, 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 spinning these block, I might go crazy. Gang, 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 and I never been no broke nigga. Gang, 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 I never chill with no hoe nigga. What? Gang, 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 bitch. What? My gang bang, bitch. What? Bitch, gang, 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 bow. Bitch, gang, gang, gang. Bitch, it's EdotBabby.
Yo YouTube, what's good? Y'all already know it's your boy Jay, and I am back with another video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to dribble in depth, which means I'm going to be showing you guys every combo, every dribble move in the game with these sigs. I'm going to be showing you guys how to move with these sigs effectively and when to know when you're open with these sigs. So make sure you guys watch the whole video. I'm going to be showing you guys everything that you guys need with these sigs, so you guys don't just put on the sigs and just guess on what to do. But make sure you watch the whole video. But first off, let's go ahead and start with the sigs. With your sigs, you want to make sure that you copy everything that I have here. You want dribble style quick, D-roll signature size up so you guys can do every misdirection. I'm going to show you guys how to do that as well. You want Russell Westbrook signature combo. I'm going to show you how to speed boost out of that as well. The best size up escapes, you can either use Trae Young or you can use Damian Lillard. I still like Trae Young because I barely do the little step back move anyway. I do the pull back move, which I'll show you in this tutorial as well. You guys want the moving crossover Steph Curry, behind the back Scottie Pippen, because Damian Lillard no longer works. They patched it, so now it's Scottie Pippen. You want moving spin basic, moving hesitation John Wall, moving step back Jimmy Butler, and you want triple threat size up normal 4. I'm going to show you exactly how to use every last one of these moves effectively. And yeah, now guys, the second thing that you guys want to copy, you guys want to copy my badges. Now you don't want to copy all of them, you just want to copy the essentials just for this tutorial. You're going to need quick chain, either gold or Hall of Fame. I suggest Hall of Fame if you get it. Make sure you put a Hall of Fame so you guys will be able to chain your combos faster. You want quick first step Hall of Fame so you can speed boost as fast as you can out of every size up. And you want stop and go so you guys will be able to stop and then proceed with the next dribble move. So make sure that these 3 badges are on while you're trying to do this dribble tutorial. And I'm going to walk you through every single move and how to combo. Let's get it. Alright guys, as you guys can see, I'm walking in the Prom Arena because for some reason I like going in the Prom Arena. It gives less latency than the Gatorade courts, and you guys can sit there and dribble freely without losing as much stamina. If you guys are on current gen, you can just easily go into a my court. My court isn't as bad, and you can do a personal workout. I'll show you guys that as well. But what you want to do is you just want to pick up a ball, and I'm just going to show you everything that you guys need to know in terms of the basics. So the first thing that you guys are going to learn is the momentum spam. Momentum spam is easy as hell. All you have to do is flick your right stick up and then hold your left stick to the left or right. So since the ball is in my left hand, I'm going to hold my left stick to the right and I'm going to flick my right stick up, and you'll get a momentum every single time. You'll get something like this every single time, every single time, every single time. Now that's just the basic one. So that's just the easy one. When you guys get the muscle memory down and you guys get the timing down, this is a timing dribble move. So as soon as that momentum stops in the other hand, you have to spam it to the other hand. It'll look just like this. You see how fast I'm going with it? Boom, 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 boom. I'm just going straight crazy with it. That's how fast you can spam momentum this year. You can just keep a steady rhythm every single time you spam that momentum. And also guys, one thing that I probably forgot, you guys want to make sure that you come over to your options, come over to controller settings, and make sure you put your pro stick orientations on absolute. If you have it on camera relative, what that'll do is if you come over here to any side of the corners or wings, it won't be the same like the way I'm teaching you it. If I said right stick up and left stick to the left, you won't get a momentum. You'll get something completely different. So you want to make sure that your dribble moves are on absolute so you can do the exact same move every single place on the court. You feel me? Alright, so I just changed my dribble moves back to absolute. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is pretty simple. It's the pullback move. You guys saw it in the little intro earlier. It's something like this. You get a pullback move every single time, and you see how much space that creates. You can just easily get back to the 3-point line anytime you want with this move. And how you do this is you just flick the right stick up first, and then you flick the left stick down second. I'm going to flick the right stick up first, then I'm going to flick the left stick down second. And you'll get this every single time. And the way this can work is you can do some momentums and then you can do the pullback as well, and it'll look like this. See how fire that is? You go straight to the next combo. momentum, momentum, pull back, momentum, momentum, pull back. You can just do a bunch of stuff out of this too. And I'll teach you like all of this stuff as well. The next move, I'm gonna be showing you guys just a regular D rolls speed boost. Pretty easy, pretty simple. There's 3 ways to do this. I'm gonna show you guys the first way, which is just to do the regular speed boost. What you want to do first is you want to point your right stick in the opposite ball hand diagonal up. So since the ball is in my left hand, I'm gonna be pointing my right stick diagonal up to the right, and it'll look like this. Make sure you hold RT after. So diagonal up to the right and then hold RT after, and it'll look like that. You see how fast that move is? I'm gonna do it again. It looks just like that. It's a fast point move, and it looks even better when you do it with this. When you do the hezzy move, it's pretty simple. You just hold RT and then you flick your right stick diagonal up to the left or right, and you'll get this little hezzy move. You see I'm like bouncing with it? If you do it to the left, you'll get this move. You don't want this. You want it diagonal up to the right or diagonal up to the left, and you'll get this little far bounce move. And if you do D rolls with it, it'll look like this. You see how the ball is teleporting to my other hand? That shit is glitchy as hell. So the hezzy move, which is RT, right stick diagonal up or diagonal left, diagonal up to the left or diagonal up to the right, and it'll look like this. It will get this little bounce. And before the animation plays out, you want to flick your right stick diagonal up to the opposite direction and then hold RT. And it looks just like that. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. And you can just keep doing that over and over if you want, and you'll pretty much get open off of it too. And the third way to do the D rolls is to do it backwards. Now you might have seen this in some of my clips as well. It's a good way to get back out to the 3-point line, and it's a good way to escape the defender if he's playing your left or right. So let's say the ball is in my left hand again. What I'm gonna do is, instead of doing the D rolls going forward where I flick my right stick diagonal up to the right and I speed boost this way, I'm gonna be speed boosting backwards. So I'm gonna flick my right stick diagonal up to the right, but instead of moving forward, I'm gonna move diagonal down left with my left stick. And it'll look like this. You see how it looks like I'm moving backwards instead of moving forwards? If I move forwards, it looks like that. If I move backwards, it looks like this. You see how glitchy that is? Like you could just keep sitting there dribbling, left, right. And this is the little left, right move that people keep talking about. Just left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. It's overpowered. And what people don't understand is this is the definition of left, right. If I just keep sitting here doing this, boom, boom, that's left, right. When you combo up with this, that's not left, right. I don't care what no one tells you. Like if I sit here and I just do a bunch of this, boom, like I'm comboing up with it. Like you can't say it's just left, right because I'm comboing up with it. So if anybody tells you that's left, right, fuck them. You feel me? Just fuck them, bruh. But that's pretty much plain and simple for all of the D rolls. You have the regular one, right? You have the hezzy D rolls, which you can get a really good fast speed boost out of every single time. Or actually, if you do the backwards D rolls, like I showed you guys this, you guys can do the hezzy backwards D rolls too with it, and it'll look like that. You'll get a little fast animation out of that too. So there's 4 different D rolls, so you can do those type. So you got the regular. Oh, I shot the ball by accident. My bad. You got the regular D rolls right here. You got the hezzy D rolls. You got the backwards D rolls, or the misdirection D rolls. You can just call it misdirection D rolls. And then you got the hesitation misdirection D rolls, and it'll look like that. So those are the 4 different D rolls that you can do in this game. And let's go on to the next move. All right, for the next move, I dropped a video on this already, but I'll go ahead and teach it again. It's called the misdirection. But this is without the D rolls. So it looks like this. There's 2 different types of misdirections. There's a same hand misdirection and there's an opposite hand misdirection. So the first misdirection right here is what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same hand misdirection, and this is without holding RT. So what you want to do is you want to flick your right stick to the same hand. So we're gonna flick our right stick to the right. It'll look like that. And then you're gonna flick your left stick diagonal down to the left. So it'll look like this when you do it, and you'll get this little side step every single time. You see how I'm side stepping to the left? The ball stays in your same hand, but you know, you're side stepping to the left. It also helps with being able to get cuffs. Like once I'm done dribbling or whatever, I can just do that, and then they'll be able to get me open. So here's a good example of one combo. And then for the other misdirection, I'm going to show you guys which is the most effective one. This is the effective one out of all of them. To do this one, this is the opposite hand one. So you're going to hold RT with this, And it's a bit different. When you do it, you want to hold RT this time, and then you want to flick your right stick to the left, and then you're going to flick your left stick diagonal down to the right. So it'll look like this every single time you do it. And you can spam it if you want. You can just combo out of it if you want. And you've seen this in the intro. I've done a couple misdirections before I start comboing up, and it'll confuse them, because not only can you just, let's say, misdirection and then just start comboing up out of it, and then you can misdirection again and combo up out of it or whatever and get open, you can also speed boost out the misdirection. So let's say if I want to do a regular misdirection and I want to speed boost, I know the ball's going to go to my right hand, I want to speed boost to the right, misdirection, speed boost, misdirection, speed boost, misdirection, speed boost. And you see how fast that speed boost is? Like, you could dead ass like misdirection and then speed boost and then just shoot a 3 right after. I did it the wrong way. But once you get the timing down and you get the speed boost down, you can shoot right off of it, because people will expect you to start dribbling after it. You can just speed boost. So those are the 2 misdirections in the game. If you need to go back and look how to do it, you can just pause the video and just go back to it. So here, this one is the most basic one. Not gonna lie to you, it's just the Trae Young. Trae Young is pretty simple. All you have to do is hold RT and flick your right stick diagonal down to the right or diagonal down to the left, depending on what hand the ball is in. So if it's in my left hand, I'm gonna flick it diagonal down to the right while holding RT. And if it's in your right hand, you're gonna hold RT, flick it diagonal down to the left, and it'll look like that. All right, so the next move I'm gonna show you guys, the double bounce. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Not gonna lie to you, it's not the hardest move in the world. The only thing is you just want to do a size up before doing it, because sometimes you can't get it while just standing. Like I got it that time, but sometimes you don't get it all the time. You can spam this anytime you want. You can do a size up then spam it, you feel me? The move is overpowered. You can just do it instantly out of any size up, or actually you can do it while standing still. You can spam it anytime you want, and it's literally easy as hell, not gonna lie. You see how effective it is? It gets you, let's say I start from this side of the logo, it literally gets me to the middle of the other side of the logo. It's a pretty long move that you can do. What you want to do is, for this move, you want to hold RT and you want to flick your right stick diagonal up to the right twice. So if you flick it once, you get just this little move that I showed y'all, a little hezzy. But if you flick it twice, you get the hezzy bounce, and it'll look just like that. You'll get a little hezzy bounce twice, and you get 2 to each side. If you try to spam it 3 times, you won't get it. You'll get that nasty little hezzy. If you spam it 2 times, you'll get it every single time. So just make sure that you know your rhythm and you flick it twice every single time. Like I said, you can do a couple moves. It'll help you get open and start your next combo. If you're trying to think of what combo to start, you can just hezzy bounce and then just move on to the next combo. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. Let's move on to the next move. Alright guys, so for the next move, I don't necessarily know what to call this, but I guess it's just a little crossover fake out. We'll just call it that or whatever. So what you want to do is you want to do a hezzy. Pretty simple. That's the first move you're going to want to do. The little hezzy move where you hold RT, flick the right stick up diagonal right or diagonal left, up to you. And then when you do the move, you want to do a crossover diagonal up to the left or right after. So since the ball is in my left hand, I'm going to hold RT, I'm going to flick it diagonal up to the right. Then once I do that, I'm going to let go of RT, flick it back to the left, diagonal up. And then I'm going to hold RT and I'm going to speed boost out the other way. So it'll look like this. Uh-oh, it did a momentum. It'll look just like that. You'll get a little fake out move. And it'll make it seem like you're going back left when you're going back right. You see that little move right there? You get it every single time. And it's fast as hell too. With the faster your Hall of Fame quick chain is. So boom. You do it either way. You just got to make sure you time your RTs. If you don't time your RT the right way, you'll either get a momentum or you'll get this little like mess up move. I'm gonna try to mess up on purpose if I can. I can't even mess up on purpose. I just got the timing so right that I can't even mess up on purpose. But you guys get the gist of it. You'll get this little move every single time. And with this, like, it'll help you be able to get away from the defender. So if he's playing my right and I know I got the ball in my left hand, well, actually, let's say this. If he's playing my left and I know I have the ball in my left hand, when you do the move, you're always going to go the same way you start with. So I'm starting with the right, which means once I do my hezzy to the right, I already know I'm going to go right. And with the ball in my right hand, I'm starting on the right, going to the left. So I know I'm automatically going to go left. You never go the opposite way of where you start. So this is a good move to be able to determine which way you want to go. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into the next move. So this is one of the moves I like to do when I want to reset. This might be, it's not too advanced, it's not hard, but it's not that easy to some people. So the first thing you want to do is a step back. Pretty easy, pretty simple. And then what you want to do after you do that step back is you want to hold your left stick down, right? You're gonna hold your left stick down while holding RT, and you'll get this little move right here. You see that little move where it just threw my player like the opposite way? And then once your player gets thrown the opposite way, you're gonna half spin. So since the ball is in my left hand, I already know once my player turns the opposite way, the ball is in my right hand. You see how I just switched from my left to the right? It's gonna switch to your right hand every single time. And once it switches to your right hand, you're gonna half spin. So since the ball is in my right hand, I'm gonna half spin from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock counterclockwise. So it's gonna look like this. See that? It should look like that every single time. And you can do that and then combo up right out of it. So it'll look something like this. Oh, I messed up. It'll look something like this. I held RT before. Make sure you guys, when you do the step back, don't hold RT. Don't hold RT when you do the step back. Only hold RT when you get ready to run backwards. And you do that, boom, and then you're right back into the combo. One other thing that I forgot, you guys might not know how to explosive behind the back, so I'm gonna just go ahead and teach the explosive. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is flick your right stick diagonal down to whichever way the ball is in. So it's in my left hand. I'm gonna flick it diagonal down to the right, and then I'm gonna hold my left stick to the right as well. So you're gonna hold your left stick to the right, and you're gonna flick your right stick diagonal down to the right while holding RT, and you'll get this move right here. And it's vice versa. So if the ball is in my right hand, you do the opposite of what I said. And if the ball is in my left hand, you do the same thing that I said. So it'll look like this. And then if you want to add the Sham God within it, I don't know why it's giving me that other move. And with the explosive Sham God, all you have to do is literally do the same thing, but just flick the right stick down afterwards, and you'll get a little move like this. See that? I'm bringing the ball back every single time after I Sham God. You'll get something like this every single time. Sham God, explosive Sham God. If you do move too fast, you'll mess up. Just make sure you let the animation play out, and then explosive, explosive. Yeah, you guys get the gist of that. Alright guys, now we move on to the combos, man. I'm gonna show you guys every combo that I like to do personally. You guys can change it up any way that you guys like. I'm just gonna show you guys a couple combos so you guys will be able to move effectively after this dribble tutorial. I just don't want to be one of those YouTubers that just show y'all the moves, how to do them, and then leave y'all to figure out how to do them. So I'm gonna show you guys every combo that I know how to do. One combo that I like to do starting off is when I come up the court, I'll momentum and then I'll double bounce. And then once I double bounce, it all depends on how the defender is playing me afterwards. So like I said, I'll double momentum and then I'll double bounce. So it'll look like this. Uh-oh, I messed up. It'll look like this. You guys see that? Momentum, momentum, double bounce. Momentum, momentum, double bounce. And you can just keep spamming that move anytime you want. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. I'll just do that to just get my combos to start going, and I'll probably add in some misdirections with D rolls. And like I said, it all depends on what you want to do. If he's playing behind you, like if he's playing behind you to the side of you, I'll probably momentum, momentum, double bounce and regular D rolls. If he's playing in front of me, I'll probably momentum, momentum, double bounce and then D rolls like misdirection, like backwards. So it all depends on like how he's playing you. You just want to combo up depending on like how the defender is playing you. So the next move that I would probably do coming up the court is I will momentum and then I would misdirection. So it looks like this. You guys see that? I already showed you guys how to do all of the moves, so you just got to put them together. You want a momentum and then you want a misdirection, and depending on how he's playing you, like I said, you guys can either speed boost out of it or you can combo up again. So if he's playing behind me and I know I just killed him, he's playing behind me, momentum, misdirection, then you can speed boost out. You can either go for a drive and dunk if you have dunk on your player. You can go for a mid-range. You can go for a cuff three. It all depends on how he's playing you. So you just want to make it out to how he's playing you. Another move that I like doing, I'm gonna show you guys the clip with this as well, because I kill a lot of people with this move. Sometimes if I overshoot my defender and I know he has to catch up to me in order to guard me because I have speed. I have a lot of speed and he has to keep up with me. I'll do a hezzy, and then when I do the hezzy, I'll misdirection with no, I won't misdirection, my bad. I'll do a hezzy and then I'll D-rose one way and then I'll pull back and misdirection. So it'll look like this. D-rose, come back out, misdirection, green. And it's, I shit you not, this move is literally effective as hell. I'll show you like 2 or 3 clips of me doing it. It literally kills every single person. And it's nothing that serious. It's literally just the simplest move you could ever do. Hezzy, D-rose, stop to about right here or maybe somewhere close to the mid-range, because you know he's gonna either have to jump because you want that 3-ball, or he's probably gonna overshoot you and go to the mid-range. And after you do that little pullback move, you'll either have a wide open 3. And here's something I also forgot. If you do the pullback, you can speed boost out of it backwards. So you can either pull back, speed boost, and I'll mess it up. Pull back, speed boost, momentum out, and you can pull back, speed boost, misdirection out. It's literally overpowered as hell. So like I said in the clip, you want to hezzy, D-rose, pull back, speed boost out, misdirection, green. And sometimes the misdirection might not be there. Like I said, you have to see how the defender plays you first, because if he plays you and overshoots you, you just easily want to shoot it. Or if he overshoots you but he's still in the play, you speed boost out and you can either shoot this. You can either shoot this right here when you speed boost out. You can shoot this, or you can do the misdirection out the other way and just keep comboing up. Pretty simple, pretty easy, and it's one of my favorite moves to do because it literally kills every single person. Another move that I probably forgot to show you guys as well is this is only on next gen. So when you guys do a certain move, sometimes it gives you a little speed boost move out, and it gives you something like this. Oh my bad, I did a double momentum. It'll give you something like this for some reason. You guys see that? It'll give you this little speed boost move sometimes. So you see that little boom? You see that little move right there? This little move right here is a kill. And I'm gonna show you guys the second clip that I had got with this. And the only way to do this is, it's pretty much the same as a momentum, but when you do it, you want to make sure that you flick your right stick first, and then once you flick your right stick first, then you move your left stick in the direction you want to go. Move your right stick first, diagonal up to the left or right, and then you do this while holding RT, and then you move your left stick right after. You don't want to do it as soon as you do it, because if you do it, you're going to get a momentum like that. If you do it like a little bit after, you'll get the little bounce move, and I'll show you a clip of how effective it is. You do get open every single time with it if you use it the right way around the screen. Got is the signature combo. Now, a signature combo is where you hold RT and you flick your right stick up. You guys see that I have Westbrook. So with Westbrook, there's a little move where you can speed boost directly out of it. I'm going to show you guys right now. As soon as he's about to curl his hand in, you just want to speed boost it the same way. So it'll look like that. Hold on. Boom. You see how fast that is? If you time it too early or late, you won't get the fastest one. If you time it right, you'll get a super fast one every single time. See how fast that is? And then you can do a couple pullbacks with that too if you overshoot. So that's pretty much it. Not gonna lie to you guys. You guys just want to combo up and do a bunch of either pullbacks, momentums, misdirections, the little D-rose misdirections, and you can mix in some double bounces with that as well. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. You just want to play depending on how your defender is playing you. So if he's playing you wild, you guys can easily shoot the Hall of Fame blinder shots. If he's playing you close, you just have to depend on the screen to be able to hit, to do your next move and be able to get open. So yeah, pretty much, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty much some of the combos. If you guys want more combos, I will drop a volume 2 of these same dribble moves for season 2. Make sure that you guys hit the like and subscribe button if you guys enjoyed this video. I very much appreciate it. We're on the road to 13K, so let's go ahead and hit that 13K mark. But like I said, if you guys have any questions, you guys can always hit me up on Twitter. I'm always available on Twitter for you guys to hit me up. But it's been your boy Jay. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I love y'all. I'm out, man. Peace.